So, after Salamis, that's a great sea battle that the Persians lose, and Xerxes hightails it back to Persia. We move on to the next big battle, Plataea. Again, Plataea actually could be, to some historians, a more important battle, a more decisive battle than Salamis, but not everybody agrees about that. So we're going to learn about the prelude to this battle, what happened beforehand, to understand what was happening and why, and develop some analysis skills. Mardonius, you've heard of. Thebes, a city in a region called Boeotia. Medes become an ally of the Persians, turned traitor. Alliance, treachery, betray. Argos, another city. Ephes, the leaders, the five-man council that helps to rule Sparta, along with the Gerousia. Pausanias is the regent, the ruler of Sparta after the little Leonidas, is his nephew. Terrain, type of ground, advantage. So terrain is a type of ground, rough, smooth, high, low, etc. Okay. Winter, 480, 479. After Salamis, as I said, Xerxes leaves. But he leaves behind Mardonius and the elite of the Persian army. And Mardonius spends the winter here, in the area of Thebes. He doesn't want to retreat too far north. So if he goes up to here, then later on he might have to retake Thermopylae, which he doesn't want to do. So he stays around here. Good supplies, open ground, not too far away from these Athens and Sparta. He spends the winter here. But he doesn't spend the winter doing nothing. All winter, the Persians are trying to get their way using sneakiness, sending messages. They know the Greeks are chronically divided. So if they can get some cities to turn to Medes, they can still win this war without having to fight. So they send messages to lots of Greek cities, trying to get them to change sides. The ones that already haven't, that is. Including they send a message, quite a few messages to Athens, saying, look, we forgive you. Just change sides. Just come over to our side. And we will rebuild Athens for you. We'll give you more land. We'll make you the lords of Greece. Just change sides. Mardonius actually thinks this might be working because the Athenians appear to be thinking about it. But it turns out they're not. The Athenians are outraged, and we'll look through Herodotus. He has a big long stretch of the Athenian response and what they actually say. But after they voted to reject this outrageous Persian offer, they don't give their response to the Persians straight away. They wait for the Spartans to arrive. The Spartans arrive once they've heard the Athenians might change sides. The Athenians wait before they give the extremely dramatic response and say, get lost to the Persians. Now, once that happens, come the spring, Mardonius moves south again. Athens is captured again. The Athenians abandon Athens again. They again have to hightail it and hide out in Salamis. Athens is destroyed again. All the while, the Athenians are going mad. We turned down the Persians. Where are the Spartans? You said you'd come with your army. What's going on? What's going on? A whole Athenian delegation heads off to Sparta to speak to the Gerousia and the Ephes. What's going on? You're sitting here, you're having your religious ceremonies, the Hycanthia this time at the Carnea. You're not doing anything. Well, our city's being captured by the Persian. What are you doing? Spartans say nothing. Again, the Athenians have to actually threaten, if you don't come and defend us, if you don't come and lead us to fight the Persians, we will change sides. At this point, the Spartans very, very calmly say, actually, the army left 2 days ago. Don't worry, they're on their way. We just didn't bother telling you. The Athenians are a bit confused about this. Now, what's happened appears to be this. Give me a second. Spartan army has left. And they're here before the Spartans tell the Greeks they're leaving. And they've done this, they want to get past Argos before anybody knows they're going to war. They suspect the Argives have Medized. They suspect the Argives might try and stop them. So they send the army out before they even tell anybody they're going to war. But it still all comes as a bit of a shock to the Athenians. Here they are moaning, threatening to change sides if the Spartans don't turn up. And there they are, they, they left 2 days ago. And at this point, by the way, that Mardonius realizes he's got to fight. That's when he actually burns Athens and retreats north again. He retreats north back to Boeotia, the Thebes area, where the land is flat and he can use his cavalry. So the stage is now set for the battle. The battle takes place in Boeotia, the area near Thebes. In fact, near the city of Plataea. And the battlefield looks like this, and we'll do it more in class. This is flat land. These are hills. The purple are the Persians, infantry, cavalry, cavalry, cavalry. These here are the Greeks. Can you figure out where the Greeks will set position up and why? That'll be our next lesson.